Madden Souls Rejects Rise. We're back with Season 2. And today we're going up against the Las Vegas Raiders here in Allegiant Stadium. We've got this dude smiling and waving ahead of the season kickoff for the Pioneers, as the Rejects are going to be called this season. The Raiders, of course, one of our... that is absolute crock. 11-6, that is not our record from last season. I think it is the... Alright, it's completely messing up the order. The Raiders were 11-6, we were 4-13. Don't know what was going on there. But alright, we're playing the offensive snaps only, as you guys know. Now, another thing you guys know. I tried to change up the uniforms just so that it's a different color combination compared to last time around. Last time we were blue and white and all that. And here we go. Clayton with the first run of the season. Nicholas Morrow with the tackle. Inside zone, we're going to go right to left. I actually like this uniform. I wanted to pick out a different one for the Raiders, and it just wouldn't show it. There we go. Oh, Clayton. Nice. All right, Anthony Clayton, a rookie this time around. The lowest rated dude is a rookie, which personally I really like. Because it just gives the whole thing a different feel. Right now it's more about these dudes trying to prove themselves to the league. And the question being, can we bring them into the league? Can we raise them to a level that they're interesting for other teams? And we're definitely going to try and do that, of course. I did invest quite heavily with the staff points, by the way. I dumped all of them into the playbook buffs, which just means the offensive and defensive coordinator get buffs for certain playbook choices, and then the players and the positions in turn get buffs again. So that's about it. Now, first time I'm going to go to the tight end. Oh, yikes. All right, now that's a boost to speed. I like that. I like that. Again, I think if you have decent speed, we really can get quite a few things done. The biggest problem in Madden is if you're slow. You can get a lot of things done if you're fast. That's the main thing here. All right, that didn't work out. 3rd and 5. Number 94, kind of going chill, everybody. That's Christian Wilkins. The Raiders... When you look at the team that I did show in the right bottom corner, in case you missed it, just go back, take a look here. That team actually was... holy bejesus, what a player. Right, Villa going forwards here up to the 33. And now let's return to that train of thought. Now, that team was not horrible. They actually added quite a few rookies. The most notable, of course, being the QB. We're going to see how that works out. Let's try the tight end drive. Let's see what Shelton can do. I already like what Villa can do, but he's breathing hard. So let's see what Shelton can do. Catch. Ball comes out. Right, 3rd and 6. I'm actually pretty scared and a little bit hesitant to look towards my kicking options from here. But let's see, maybe we can hit Clayton on this one. Oh my... Oh goodness gracious, that does hurt a little bit though. Yeah, Cam Taylor-Britt didn't have a lot to do with this situation, but alright, we're gonna take a kick here now. Ahmed, he already was injured beforehand. Alright, but we nailed that kick, so that's alright. 3-0. We're first on the board. I think that bodes well, doesn't it? I think that bodes well. I'm gonna start being hyped now. Alright, they score. Alright, it's the second quarter. We get the ball back. Let's try this here. Now, we've got Ali sitting here. But I'd rather, to be fair, I'd rather go with this. We're going to see if Shelton can pick up the speed. A nice throw, turn, and stopped very shortly before picking up that first down. Let's go again. Britton Brown with that pick up. All right, that's just the first down. I think that was 1 yard for him. Play action, center shot, post. Let's go with this. Villa again, maybe Burmeister. I'm not... Oh, good Lord. Oh, Jesus Christ. I just saw the dude standing next to me. I was like, all right, do I run? What do I do? And yeah, well, there we go. Max Crosby again. Jeremy Chin is here as well. Jeremy Chin, I think, is a new addition. Get a block. Nice. And here goes Clayton. 3rd and 5. That's a good pickup there. Return whip trail. Now we're gonna look to get some movement in there. Via moving here. I will be looking for Burmeister. Is that the safe option? Yes, it is. Oh my Lord! Did I say that was the safe option? And it's Norris. Norris indicating he can't hear it, but all right. Tell you what, we're gonna start being a little bit aggressive now. I feel like we should be able to get this pass completed here, 5 yards out. But yeah, Burmeister kind of chucks the ball behind himself, and that's it. 3 and 10. All right, first of all, we're gonna go no huddle. And then we have to find a play that just kind of works for us. We're going to be looking for St. Louis here. Now, I do have to admit that Rage is building like crazy whenever they kind of drop these balls behind them and just go flying everywhere. That was actually a pretty good run. Now, we're gonna go with the Y out, right to left again. 30 seconds. Let's be quick about this. Snapping it here. We're gonna use a timeout. All right. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Stokes, Eric Stokes coming in. Very hot. Shallow cross dig. Let's see. Now, if we get it to field goal range, that would be great. I've got Villa lined up. I've got Burmeister lined up. Via down, timeout. All right. Tell you what, I'm gonna try the Y out, and I'm gonna be looking towards Jimenez. Here we go. Catch it. Oh, 4th and 2 at the 49. Now, I will not learn from this. I will try it again. Because if we hit this, if we get Jimenez in that position, aggressive catch, and it's slapped away by number 26. There we go. All right. Defense turns it around. That is positive. That's really positive play there. We're going to go end around power. Burmeister's going to be my dude. Kaboom. Oh, come on, man. Well, for that to work, we need a screen. There was no screen there. I like the suggestion, but didn't really do it for me. Losing some yardage. Let's see, which plays could we go for? I'm going to try the bench return again with Burmeister. All right, easy pass right there. I'm going to tell you what. Now, we're going to go no huddle because I just feel like I want to see that happening now. We're going to force him. We're going to push forwards. Just, all right, protecting the ball. 4th and 1. That's good. Cam Taylor-Britt with very good defense there. That was a missing piece, I would say. Let's go the dive. They're lining up everybody on that line. Can we get Clayton? Yes, we can get Clayton. We get a first down, but stopped after that. I need a run, guys. I need an open a really open route just for a quick second there. Let's go with the boot sale, actually. I think this is not the worst. Yay, and it's a flag. Oh no. Quinn Bailey, you dunce. 1st and 15. All right, we get pushed back. That is annoying, because that's something that we probably should be doing better. 1st and 15. Now we're gonna try a dagger. Daggers usually work quite well. Tell you what, I'm not that confident about Burmeister at the moment. I know that, I mean, I kind of did hype him up myself, I know that, and he's one of the better players on the team. But at the same time, I feel like we have to adjust a little bit. We're gonna put, who's my biggest dude? It's actually Raleigh Webb. All right, let's put a Webb in there. Let's just see what happens. Because he is having quite a few debuffs. Oh shit. No! Clayton! No! Oh, crud. Nicholas Morrow, number 56 for the Raiders. And that ball intercepted. It was in his hands, I would say, but come on, dude, you gotta fight for it. You gotta fight for it more. But yeah, it's like boys and men at the moment. All right, let's keep on trying this. I mean, I think what we're doing is not wrong. At the same time, we're not really having the luck that we probably would need. All right, let's go. Here's St. Louis underway, stepping out of bounds. I kind of feel like I like this play. We're going to try it the other way around. This could be a play that actually plays into our hands a little bit if they do open up. St. Louis is just massively fast. I mean, I'm just really liking this at the moment, what he's doing. We're not going to give up here, guys. We're not going to give up. I'm more annoyed by this one than anything else because the pass was actually not bad. The receiver was in the right position. The ball was in the hands and then, you know, just gets taken away. Reminds me of that meme with the Polish CEO dude that snatched the ball away from that. Was it a ball? No, it was a cap, I think, from that poor kid. Oh Lord, did we start too late with the motion? Nice. All right, that was a good one by Jimenez, who gets beaten up quite a bit there. We're gonna go with the cheat halfback slip screen here. Let's see, can we get Clayton? Yikes, run it, dude. Oh, there we go. Luckily, Clayton has speed. There we go. Number 2, we score a touchdown. And Anthony Clayton, one of the worst rated running backs, gets the ball under control and then moves on into the end zone. Lovely stuff. I like it. Approval. And I also really like the uniforms. Come on, defense. Come on. Crud. Oh, well. Well, they only score a field goal, so that at least puts us somewhere within striking distance, even with a lot of imagination needed. Can we get this working again? Oh dear. Oh, why I hate that animation. And it's Bennett. Is that Ja'Cory and Bennett? I think it is. Where they get hit from behind and then kind of launch the ball behind them. That is just such a silly move. Really infuriating. And I don't want to switch out Norris. Oh, dudes, can you please protect that ball a little bit better? I don't think I'm asking too much here, but just grab it and hold on to that ball like for dear life. St. Louis, who is quickly becoming my favorite receiver. Number 7. That's Villa with an injury. That is not something I like to see. Not something I want to see. Now, tight end whip time. We're going to go with Shelton here, I think. Could look at Jimenez as well. All right. 5 yards. Holding onto that ball is decent. Double ins is what we're going to try next. We've got Clayton coming from the backfield here. Shelton. And to be fair, I really like the precision that Norris has. But that could be a lot worse. That could really be a lot worse. We're going to go the motion double under here. Again, we're going to be sending St. Louis. It's a short route, so he's going to have to do some running. Going to put a man in motion here. That I thought it was going to get away, but 51 was there. Grabbing the hip. It was a clean tackle. It was a clean tackle. You can't really put any fault on him here. Let's just make sure we break through those lines. Oh dear. Triple coverage. They're kind of wisening up to that play. I have a strong feeling that this is something that they are figuring out. St. Louis has that lovely out route that I would really like to hit. All right, let's just get that away. It's 4th and 9, and the pressure is very high. ACL sprain. We're going to use Shelton, and I do hope that's not it for our tight end. We're going to use... I'm going to set up a corner strike, but we will try the 4 verticals. Emphasis on try. We can hit Shelton. But then again, you know, we have to be quicker, better, stronger, and that's a lot of attributes that we couldn't really attribute to us. Well, there we go. Now it's a handover to the Raiders again. Can our defense do something? No, not anymore. It's 2010 is the end result here, as the Pioneers, the rejects, started to the season with a loss. A lot of new personnel. Exciting personnel. I'm actually feeling quite motivated about some of these. Looking especially at the quarterbacks, running backs. The wide receivers still not super happy with that. The tight ends also quite decent. I think this was the turning point in the game. That takeaway. Brutal. And so it begins. The 2026 season, week 1, with a loss. 20 versus 10 against the Las Vegas Raiders. Again, I mean, look at the overalls. It's not that I'm surprised or anything like that. It's just I would have hoped for for things to go a little bit more our way. But what I will be doing is I will be investing more and more into the playbooks. I think that's even more important compared to the abilities. Everything should cater towards boosting the players. That's more or less what I want to do. Now the play sheets, that's something that always has an impact on the way that the individuals perform. So we also have these progression goals if we select it in a weekly strategy, and I will be looking to boost even more on the defensive side just to make sure that our defense is helped as much as it can be helped. You can see that there's the buffs on the right hand side. Depending on the play sheet, I maxed out these 2 here because I feel like we're going to be using these quite a bit. And yeah, with that said, I think that's all there is to be said about the upgrading process. Again, I am loving this at the moment. I don't know what it is, but it's just so much fun playing with the team. That's just, where every snap is a struggle. You can't take anything for granted. this just feels really different, and I just really hope you are enjoying yourselves watching me battle all of this here. As always, I'm going to say thank you so much, guys, for joining me. I really appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate every like, every view. So if you want to help me, drop a like, consider subscribing. That would really help me a lot. And as always, going to say thank you so much for being here, making this special for me. Stay safe, stay awesome, stay healthy, and see you next time.